Hey everyone, it is Habohiee here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are going to be breaking down the Dokkan Festival exclusive Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Goten, the boys, and also break down the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive Krillin, because it's just such a good unit. And of course, we'll be doing some fun little team builds along the way. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. First and foremost, let's start with the breakdown of the boys. So this is the card art, SSR card art to the left, and the TUR card art to the right, and it looks great. I think both card arts look amazing. The SSR really cool there, and then the TUR with a Krillin in the background, but Krillin's actually not named on the card. It's just Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Goten. So I really like it. I really dig it. The sticker action, which I don't have the animation here, but if you do see that, it looks really incredible as well. They're doing a little bit better job on those stickers. So let's go ahead and break down the stats here. The stats is the small Super Warriors, Super Saiyan Trunks Kid and Super Saiyan Goten Kid. It is a super physical type, and no surprise, there is a new category, Prodigious Warriors. I'm just going to call it Prodigy Warriors. And then a Kamehameha. Kamehameha is actually surprising due to the fact, really we've only had 170% Kamehameha leader in the LR Dokkan Festival exclusive AGL Gohan. Now we have another one here as 170% leader for Kamehameha in the boys. So a nice versatility actually here, because Kamehameha is a very, very strong category. The super attack here is double Kamehameha, raises attack for 1 turn, which is 30% increase to the SA multiplier, and causes immense damage to the enemy. But this unit also has a unit super attack, so we haven't seen one of these since the Worldwide Celebration, and it's the triple Kamehameha, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, which is a 50% SA multiplier, and then causes immense damage to the enemy and increases allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. So really nice additional boost there. And the really nice thing about this unit is I think it's really a lot easier to get off this unit super attack due to the fact it can be activated when there's an ally whose name includes a Trunks Kid or Goten Kid attacking in the same turn, and attacking in the same turn is usually the case on these unit super attacks. But in this case scenario, if you have Krillin just on a team, they're able to activate the unit super attack, so making Krillin more valuable when it comes to using that Krillin that's on this banner and the boys. So the passive skill is interesting. There's a lot to it, but in a sense there's a RNG aspect, and if you're able to max this unit out on the RNG side, this unit is ridiculous. Okay, so attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. So that's, I would say, the weakest part of this is you have to get a super attack to get the additional attack 150% and defense 150%. But you do have a 70% chance, a great chance of getting an additional attack and defense 50%, and then a great chance, once again 70% to another additional attack and defense 50%. So that's a lot. That's an additional 250 in total. And then one more aspect on here, you get a key plus 1 up to 3 key, attack and defense 10% up to another 50%, and a chance of evading enemies attack by 7% up to 30%, which with each attack evaded. So the question is, do you add more dodge to this unit so you can get this extra buff? I would say you might put a little bit of extra points on there in the dupe system, but you really, since it already has 7%, and then if you maybe put something in the orbs, or the skill orbs, you might be able to boost it up a little bit, but it's already going to be hitting hard. It's going to have some straight defense on there, but if you just get those dodges anyway, it's going to start to boost up. So it's up to you if you want to add it all. If you're getting rainbowed and you're going to get duped, dupe this unit out and put a lot more on dodge, I guess it's up to you to get this extra boost on there. So on top of the unit super attack and this kind of crazy passive skill, you have an active skill as well, which is the Mischievous Boys, key plus 6 and evades enemies attack, including super attack for 1 turn. So in order for you to activate this, there has to be an ally whose name is Kid Trunks or Kid Goten attacking the same turn, starting from the 3rd turn only. So that's not too bad, because usually the team that you're going to be running, you're going to have a Trunks kid or a Goten kid on there, and 3rd turn is not bad at all. Now the nice thing about it is if you activate this, then you actually start activating that passive skill with each attack evaded. So you can use the active skill. There's a bunch of enemies in a certain slot, put them in the slot, and the boys are going to just dodge and just beef up the next turn there, possibly to the maximum, right? So it's interesting how they designed this. I actually like it. There's a lot of stuff going on, but you know, it's past the 6-year anniversary now. You gotta step up the game, right? Link skills is the Innocence, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prodigies, Budding Warrior, Prefer Bravado, and Fierce Battle. And categories, you know, it's a nice amount. Hybrid Saiyans, Join Forces, Movie Heroes, Youth, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, and Prodigy Warriors. Stats are solid: 17-8, 17-2, and 10-1. Yeah, overall, I wasn't too hyped for this unit, and I'm still not really all that hyped, but they built it really nice where you're like, man, if I have a chance to summon for this unit, I probably should. The banner is really tough, if you've seen some summons out there, but it's up to you to go pick up this unit. Now, I do want to also break down the Dokkan Festival, the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive Krillin as well. I was supposed to make this bigger. Well, too late now. So let's look at the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive Krillin here, and card art. Yeah, the Kamehameha looks good. It is hair Krillin, that is. And the reason why this is such a great unit is Kamehameha category has been dying for a support unit, and this unit is a support unit. Kind of really up to 60% as well, depending on if you have a Kid Trunks and a Kid Goten in the turn. But it is a Saviors category. Key +3 HP attack fits 120% for the leader skill. The super attack is just regular Kamehameha, raises defense for 1 turn, 30%, and causes supreme damage to the enemy. The passive skill is 120% to attack and defense. And here's the huge benefit here: super class allies key +2 attack and defense 30%. So solid support there. Plus an additional 120 to attack and reduces damage by 30. And another super class allies key +2 attack and defense 30%, which there's that 60% there. When there is an ally whose name is included Kid Trunks or Kid Goten attacking the same turn. So if this unit is on the 3rd spot, or even in the main rotation there, and you're doing that with the boys, you're getting a 60% boost in attack and defense, which is incredible. So there's an additional line here which says reduce damage received by 10%, and a super class ally's chance of performing a critical hit increases by 10% when there's a movie boss's category enemy. So again, they built this unit really, really well, and that's the reason why I went over it, because you do want to pick up both units, both new units on the banner. So the Link skills are Turtle School, Experienced Fighters, Courage, high compatibility, solid support, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. It's lacking a little bit on categories. You have 6 here, which for me is like the drop dead minimum. It's Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, Earthlings, Saviors, Battle Wits, and Turtle School. Stats are low, but not that low compared for a non-Dokkan Festival exclusive unit. But 13.2, 14.7, and 9,700 is still pretty low. So those are the 2 new units. Really, really strong, really good. Upgrades to Kamehameha, of course the new Prodigy Warrior, stuff like that. But now let's talk a little quickly about some of the other units that are going to be that are available during the celebration here, and that's going to be the EZA, AGL, Super Saiyan Goten, and then the physical Trunks, and then the Android 18 as well. So I'm just going to highlight the Android 18. That's the unit that I think is the most valuable of the 3 and getting these EZAs here. So this is also in a support unit as well, right? So attack and defense 100% plus additional attack when performing a super attack, which is kind of what the baseline passive for the Goten and Trunks is anyway. So, but here's the huge part here is all allies key +3 attack and defense 30%. That's straight up. It's a support unit at 30%, just like the Krillin. But then also provides a raise of performing critical hit and reduces damage by 18% when there's an ally whose name is Kid Trunks or Goten or Krillin on the team. Now, it just doesn't have to be on the same turn. Just he has to be on the team. So not only that you're buffing Ki +3 attack and defense 30%, but you're gonna the unit itself is gonna get some additional crit chance and reduced damage. Anyway, so I just wanted to highlight that unit there. Really strong unit for an EZA. And the other EZA that we're going to look forward to, we don't have the stats for this right now, but Super Saiyan 3 Neo God Fizz Tanks, right? So they just need to give him some defense and he's good to go, because his stats are going to be way up high, and his already damage percentage is really good as well. So so yeah, those are the units that you're going to be looking out for, but primarily the two that you are definitely wanting to get is the boys and Krillin here. So definitely good luck on your summoning. So now let's talk about the units in of itself. I know you guys probably can't even see this, but just go ahead and break down the teams. That's for the Prodigy Warriors. It's basically consisting of like Frieza, Piccolo, Caulifla, Vegeta, things of that nature. So, but let's start with the LR team like I normally do, right? This is the Prodigious Warriors LRs that you can run. Kamehameha, of course, there's a lot more on the Kamehameha, but I just didn't list those units on there. So this is just for the Prodigy Warriors. Are the LRs. As you can see, it's just Vegetas. Then you have some Friezas, Demon King Piccolo, things of that nature that are available on this LR group here. Now, the team you're probably going to run more of is going to be looking more like this setup, where it's going to be Go Bros on the same rotation with the boys, and then it's up to you to add the other two units on here, because the boys is also going to be a friend as well. You can run it as a floater, or you can run it as a main rotation. So it might look something like this, where you're actually just going to be bringing in the EZAs, right? Oh, and by the way, when you're building this team here, if you can have the EZA 18 and Krillin as support, just keep them there, because they're going to be best in slot, in my opinion, to keep them around in those floating positions. So the boys and 18 support team you can run here, because there's some little support, not like 30% support with the EZA, AGL, and physical Goten and Trunks, but there is some support there. So very beneficial. The reason why we're using Go Bros, which again I didn't really mention, is because Kid Super Saiyan Goten is on there, making it buff a lot of different things, along the way if you're going to be running that type of team. So Go Bros is very, very beneficial here. So another team that you can also run with the same dynamic here, with these two spots missing, is you fill out those two spots with a Gotenks. So you can run a Gotenks, the EZA Gotenks, and the physical Gotenks. And now with the new same name structure, you can run both on the same team. Now if you want to run this team and the update hasn't happened yet, then you can just use the transforming int Gotenks instead. So but when they are able to pair up, they're going to be really, really strong on that end. So another team that you can run would be a unit super attack team with the LR Super Vegito and Angel Vegeta. So now you have, in a sense, 1, 2, 3, 4 units that do a unit super attack. So so yeah, you're kind of doing a unit super attack team. I guess you can take out Go Bros and add someone else on there. Can't think of another unit super attack unit that you can run though on that spot. So but anyway, something like this would be fun. And then kind of finally, hey, you can run 6-year anniversary units, right? You can run the new UI Goku, the new Evolution Vegeta, the new free-to-play Roshi, and then the EZA into UI Goku. You can run all those units on this team because of Kamehameha as a secondary leader skill. So really nice that you can continue to build up and have fun with the 6-year anniversary units. And then finally, if you want to run a full super physical team, you can. And there's some highlighted units that you can run, of course. Physical Vegito Blue you can run on this because of Kamehameha. You can run the I guess the other boys, right, the blue boys, but I call them Beyond Blue. So LR Beyond Blue and the boys can run on there. And of course I put the SSR on here as well, being that you possibly be able to use those and link up as on top of that. The issue here, if you're going to run the super physical, there's not really a good support unit so you can run a multitude of different units on those bottom two there. So but anyway, that's pretty much the breakdown. It's an interesting unit. I'm not all that hyped for it, but when you actually look at the guts of this unit here, it's very, very strong. So with that, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.